We are now past the halfway point of the tournament, and once again, that beautiful airplane is going to go ahead and drop a Samsung Galaxy Note 9, which I actually got to use the stencil as well, and it was actually pretty awesome. I was trying to map out myself some kind of engagement how Evos did there earlier.
Super smooth. We got a kind of a northeastern plane path right now going from just north of Novorodnoye up to Severny roughly, and we're going to see the southwest part of the map, Primorsk Quarry, Ferry Pier, Gatka, Hospital, all of these places well out of range of the drop, so we'll have to see who's going to grab cars and rotate elsewhere. Even military base, a little bit of a stretch. We're going to see CPT drop in with LHW down south, and we're likely going to see CPT go for some cars and rotate over to military base to loot up per usual.
They do love that military base, and once again, something to point out is nobody is challenging those two teams. LHW taking all the time they can. More than likely, they're going to go ahead and find a flare gun. They're going to go ahead and get that armored car and then just move down a little bit later on as they always do. And look at this. We're switching it up. We're looking at RRQ Athena since they have won now 4 in a row. Now, and Wildcard, look at this landing here by Wildcard, very close there to BTR.
Let's talk strategy really quickly, Seven, and let's talk about like drop spots and how people are rotating. Do you think there's any merit to the fact that these top teams that continue to perform game after game after game, they're dropping in the same spots? They're unchallenged every single game, and we are really seeing the same exact behavior from them unchallenged. Do you think it would be worthwhile for teams to actually try to disrupt them, let them, try to attack early rather than, see these guys get the same results game after game?
It's something that I would love to see, PB. I'm not going to go ahead and lie to you. I would love to see LHW or somebody like CPT getting challenged that early in the game, because if not, they're just going to go ahead and get so comfortable. They're going to go ahead and have the time to loot up, and they're just going to be able to have everything. And as we see here, the Japan team being able to go ahead and knock one down. He's not able to go ahead and get the finish. That man with the AKM is going to try to hop out. He does see another player. He is getting shot from the side. He rushes. I was fairly close there.
Can't be peeking on windows anymore, but Doggy's not scared. He's going to jump out and go peek some more.
And he's playing super aggressive. He hasn't even stopped to heal up. He was trying to find that other person that shot him. And look at this. He spots one going up the stairs. He knows that he can get him, but he's going to just go ahead and say, you know what, let me just back up a little bit more. Maybe I should heal up, and then I should actually push the action. But as we can see here, GG with the Uzi. Is he going to be able to do something with it? That is a great gun to have up close and personal.
Really interesting tactics here in Severny. Both teams kind of rotating around each other at this point. Both kind of in trouble. It's anybody's game in these early. It's just RNG, random number generator. But it's anybody's guess as to who's going to get the good guns first, who's going to have armor. You can land one solid shot, and that's it. Leshy getting shots off here.
GG barely getting lucky there as he was trying to pick up his teammate. He was able to pick him up and then run upstairs as soon as possible. Here we go. The Japanese team is going to go ahead and try to throw some grenades. And look at that, the Uzi up close and personal. Selma being able to go ahead and destroy one. He gets a little bit hurt there by a grenade, but it doesn't face him. Is he going to go ahead and try to jump down as he sees more throwables coming in? The Japanese team is now going to go ahead and push the upstairs. You see GG barely jumping out. He does get knocked down as soon as he lands.
Down. That was a really good job getting that pick there. It looks like Salt Gia goes down early, so Team Japan's hopes of placing high again are dwindled here, but they are looking to come out on top of this engagement here with their foe in Severny.
And now GG just saying, that might have not been the best idea. We have lost 3 players, and is this team, GG, going to be able to pull what the Terror Squad did from India earlier, where Ahmed was pretty much just able to back up, play it super safe, and get that team to a higher ranking spot?
He is trying to get out of the city at this point in time. Japan content to hold the terrain here and start to loot up. These early game skirmishes sometimes can kind of derail you from looting up. You oftentimes are fighting with subpar armor, look at Nanachu here. He doesn't even have a helmet yet, and he's rocking a level 1 vest.
He doesn't, but a lot of players are getting knocked throughout the map. Once again, LHW already having an airdrop. It looks like they were able to go ahead and find that flare gun and shoot it, and more than likely a vehicle.
Plenty of room in North Georgia Pole to loot up. You can see Gangstars here looting the west side, or the east side rather, just like they did last game, while GT Doyu loots the west side.
Gangstar's waiting patiently though. They're trying to get as much as they can. And something that we mentioned earlier as we see the map there, brought to you by Samsung Galaxy Note 9, is that a lot of these Asian teams do like to carry a lot of grenades. Something you don't really necessarily see in the North America scene. More than likely, I'm pretty sure that's going to go ahead and change a little bit in the future. But as we can see right here, LHW just went, oh my gosh, they actually got 2 flare guns. Look at this.
Oh, these guys are not only extremely skilled fraggers, they're going to have the weapons to do it with here shortly. LHW TDZ rocking the DP M249 combo, rocking an all-light machine gun. They've got AWMs, AUGs in play. This is crazy.
One of my favorites there, definitely the AWM. That is just, he's not going to pick it up. He's going to want to go ahead and just wait out a little bit, but more than likely, he's going to wait for another one of his teammates to come and pick that up. Interesting stuff, though. They're not going to have the vehicle that they're used to, the armor vehicle.
I'm guessing that they're going to leave the AWM behind. They're not bolt-action players. These guys prefer the DMRs. They prefer assault rifles. You might see somebody go pick it up for the sheer power, but they did grab an MK14 as well, which is a
as we see rifle. Cloud9 just starting to rush here. Wildcard, we're going to get some NA on NA action as Seagut, Lucifer actually gets taken out there by Rolex. Seagut starts pushing the action. He's able to go ahead and take out Rolex. Is he going to go ahead and be able to pick up Lucifer before Cloud9 push-ups a little bit more?
Oh,
and
this is
something
trouble.
to point out, he did not finish Rolex. Rolex is just waiting patiently.
Rolex going down early. Meeting Seagut in close quarters is always dangerous. Seagut getting the better of Rolex there. He sees them taking off. He's going to be able to get a finish there. Outsider taking down Rolex. Rolex goes down early. One of the first players eliminated.
Yep, Rolex just gets caught being out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, he decided to push that action. That's actually interesting.
Yeah, I don't think that he knew they were there, but this is the danger of a split drop. Cloud9, again, splitting their squad every single game so far, and they get caught again. This time they're not able to go up 2v4. They do get caught by a very solid squad, and they're punished for it.
And look at this. Evo's just pretty much juking around. They're getting shot at. Somebody almost goes down, but they're going to go ahead and just fire back at them as well. Evos, we have seen them do some amazing plays. Are they going to go ahead and heal up and come back to get KWCD? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because if anything, we know that they are super aggressive.
Love that UNP skin from Jay-Z here. And also, was it... Can't remember who it was. Somebody from Evo's looking out the window. Crazy skin on that UMP.
I know. It makes me want to go ahead and just turn on my game right now and try to get one. They're pretty much teasing us here as we see Gangstar still waiting patiently for GTW to do something. Sute is starting to push.
Let's see
he
here
has
what happens.
crossed it. Sute getting a little bit too close here to GTW. He might want to go ahead and back up. He might want to go ahead and just get some backup from his teammates because GTW very, very close by.
And the rest of Gangstar is content to loot up the west side of the map, trying not to stray too far. Doyu on the eastern side and off to the north as well. They are split currently, looting up Zarki and taking out that whole north side of the safe zone as well. And look at this hard shift though. We've got a hard shift early and it's all the way down to the southeast. A lot of stuff out of play and a big part of that zone over the water. So we're going to have a really interesting zone when it collapses. A lot of teams left alive in a very small circle.
And that is going to go ahead and benefit a little bit more teams like LHW, teams like CPT, who they actually go for military, and then Noble. We have seen them just pretty much have to hurry out of those places. If not, they're not going to be able to get any loot. But right now, they're going to have all the time they want because that safe zone is right on them. As we see, Turty. Oh my goodness, Turty just decides to go ahead and drive by there by Evos. Interesting plays there by him as he's the whole team getting pretty much lucky there.
Appa was like, "Yeah, I'm out. I don't like the sound of 4 rifles coming at me. That's I'm going to continue to do tricks in my car." This guy's been hitting jumps now for quite some time in that car. Appa's quite